Guys, please, this basicness of what do you bring to the table? And now I can clean, I can cook, I can bear children. What? Honey, any man can pay for such services. Those things can be paid for. Huh? We hire people to clean, to cook, and that. That can't be your value. That cannot. No. Two, that was one. Two, you see these softies that you guys are busy dating. If you're dating a masculine man, he would not ask you that, because that would be a man that can produce, provide. And a man who can produce and provide is not seeking your monetary value. No, he is looking for something else in a woman, something else that he cannot do for himself. A high value man does not value material things coming from you, because he's got his own plus more for you. True story. What he needs from you is what he can give himself. And honey, that is your value. That is your value as a woman. So, can we quit? We are not in this channel as feminine women. We are not the kind of woman that will engage ourselves in these topics of this table. Whether you are leaving the table, or you are a part of the table, or you are the whole table, or we are not doing this. I also want to address the lady that have replies that reply on their masculine. And when I say masculine, I'm talking about the woman that will say, I've got my own house. This is what I bring to the table. I've got my own car, I've got my own money. I do daddy da for myself because freedom is coming tomorrow. Honey, freedom is not coming tomorrow. Freedom is here now. The reason you be attracting these softies, this feminine man that will not even buy you a stick sweet on his way home and say, baby, I've been sucking on this the whole day. I just thought you deserve one too. The reason you're attracting such men is because you are operating in your masculine. It is not your place, honey. As a feminine woman, high value feminine woman, it is not your place to be ticking boxes on monetary or boasting about your, what do we call these things? Material things. A solid relationship as a feminine woman, to have a good balance with a masculine man, you need 3 to never answer such questions. Also, you need to understand your value. When you fully understand what your value is, how you are way beyond everything else that is monetary, you will understand that your value is way bigger. Oh, I'm still wearing this. That your value is way bigger than these. Oh, but they're nice. It's very nice. Okay, let me put on these ones. Right? So let's get to it. Baby girl, I need you to understand that you are divinely made woman. And a woman who asks for nothing gets everything. Let's leave it as a quote. I'll have to explain that much later. Don't think everybody will get it. But a woman who asks for nothing gets everything. You don't bring basic behavior to this table, now that we are on it. Like, I need money for hair, I need money for nails, I need money for... Leave that basicness where it belongs. A high-valued woman understands that you need to be nurturing. When you nurture that man, and nurturing your man means you stimulate his dreams. You are his cheerleader. You are there as a support structure. You are there as his peace. You are there to listen. You are there to help him what's the word? English, batu, multiply. You are here to help him multiply whatever it is he is creating. You are there to create an environment that will help him create. And honey, you have no problem as a feminine woman to stimulate this man. Stimulate him in every sense of the word, to stroke his ego, to be his helper, to be his support structure, to understand the core of his soul and then his essence, the core of his essence and his soul, to understand him for who and what he is, his plan, his vision, to listen. Do you know what I mean? You're going to oil this machine. As a highly valued feminine woman, you oil this machine with ease if you've got a masculine man, because when you help your man, he's going to be there for you. Also want to plea with our masculine ladies that please, this 1% of high value men left, do not tarnish these men. Do not trample on their do not emasculate. Do not emasculate the last masculine man left. Please, if you cannot dance with this balance that we are trying to create, if you feel gore wena dintlo tsa hao le dikoloi tsa hao wa o need monna o tla ba jwetsa where to get off, we respect you. Honey, I do. But do not emasculate the last masculine man we are left with, because there is not a lot of them. Oh, no, please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there is not a lot of men. And please, that's another topic for another day. This thing of, amadoda maningi. Guys, maningi, amadoda. Have you been on dating apps and you keep swiping and you be like, where do these men come from? Abaningi. Maninzi amadoda. I'll tell you that for free. It is the quality of the masculine man that is not meansy. It is not. And a high value feminine woman recognizes one when we see him as much as they recognize us too, or at least I'd like to think. Okay, I can't speak for them. I can speak for us. We recognize them. And honey, we love them. We respect them. We understand how the work it takes to maintain providing as a masculine man. We don't take it for granted. We understand. And for the fact that they could choose to be anything else, like every other man out there, but they choose to be sorry, my battery went funny there. I think my battery's going to die. And they choose to still be the provider and be the standard package that God has given us initially. We respect that. That is amazing. And guys, of everything that I've said, please don't come to my comment box and yada 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 about things that I didn't say. I'm not saying it is not okay to be a successful woman. I am successful in my own right, myself. I've got my own businesses, got my own shit together, my own home, drive my own car. It is not about that. There is nothing wrong with being a successful woman with a good career, whatever, as long as you do not lead with that in your relationship. That's all I'm saying, right? I'm also not saying that you should be a dominant in your character or a damsel in distress of a female woman because you want to nurture this man and stroke his ego, No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying just use your female standard package that God has given you, the qualities that nobody can take away from you. your authentic self that a man does not have. Use those qualities about you to balance the kind of relationship you want with a man, so that you don't find yourself answering stupid questions like what you bring to the table, what do you bring to the table, what nonsense is that? You know, that's all I am saying. I'm not saying be a doormat in any way. Also, guys, let's recognize that the few masculine men we are left with are not the ones to realize or recognize that you're bringing your feminine into the relationship and abuse that. A masculine man, a true high value masculine man, will not abuse that, because he understands that if he tarnishes that in you, if he tarnishes your essence in your soul, he will not get the best of you. He will not get the natural and that he needs. He will not get the best of you that he needs to be able to produce. He won't. He understands that. So therefore, he will nurture you. He will nurture you as well, as much as you nurture him. Do you see the balance? It's actually beautiful. It is actually quite beautiful, you know? And I'm not saying there's men that will want to take advantage of that and see you as a dominant and want to use and abuse you. But, honey, use your discernment as a woman. Topic for another day as well. Use your discernment as a woman to realize and recognize when a man is trying to scrabble up with you now. When a man is going to want to take, and drain your energy and drain your peace and leave you empty, you know? Recognize that. And for the times that you didn't recognize it, which is barely none of our fault, you will give yourself time to heal. Understand that healing is also important to be the best of the feminine woman you need to be. Topic for another day. Healing. Doormats. What else is there? What else did I just mention? There's lots. There's lots to talk about as females. I think I've exhausted this. I just wanted to address this thing of this trend of what do you bring to the table. There is more to you, honey, as a woman than cooking and cleaning and ironing and giving your kids. And I also have money. I'll buy my car. I'll buy my own Vaslap. I'll buy my own milk.